I'll never forget the night it happened. It was supposed to be special, our anniversary, the night I had planned everything down to the smallest detail. I had booked her favorite restaurant, arranged for a quiet rooftop dinner afterward, and even written a letter by hand, something I hadn't done in years, to remind her of all the reasons I loved her. But she had other plans. "I'm sorry, Daniel," she said, barely looking up from her phone, "but the girls are throwing this party tonight, and it's huge. Everyone's going to be there. Can we maybe reschedule dinner?" Reschedule? Our anniversary was not some business meeting. I looked at her, searching for even a flicker of hesitation, some sign that she was torn between me and the party. But there was none. She was already halfway out the door in her sequined dress, her perfume lingering behind like a cruel reminder. I stood there with the reservation card still in my hand, the letter burning in my pocket. That night, something inside me broke quietly, no shouting, no drama, just silence. I didn't tell her I was done. I didn't fight for attention. I simply vanished. I packed my essentials, left the apartment, and by morning, I was gone. No note, no explanation. Just gone. People say silence is the loudest response, and in that moment, my silence screamed louder than any words could. The first few months were brutal. I moved to another city, started over from scratch, and cut ties with everyone connected to her. At night, I lay awake, wondering if she noticed, if she even cared that I was gone. But I refused to check her social media, refused to call, refused to beg for the love she had already discarded. Instead, I poured everything into rebuilding myself. I worked harder, hit the gym, and started a business with the savings I once thought we'd use for our future together. Slowly, piece by piece, I became someone stronger than the man she left behind for a party. 2 years passed. The ache dulled, though it never fully disappeared. Then one evening, fate intervened. I was at a charity gala my company had sponsored, dressed in a black suit, shaking hands and making connections, when I heard a voice call my name. Soft, hesitant, familiar. "Daniel?" I turned, and there she was, Clara. The woman who once was my world, the woman who had traded me for a night of flashing lights and empty laughter. Time had changed her. She looked beautiful, yes, but there was something behind her eyes, something broken. Her smile faltered when she saw the way I looked at her, calm and detached. "You look different," she whispered, scanning me as though I were a stranger. "I am different," I replied. And it was true. She bit her lip, the way she always did when she was nervous. "I've thought about you every day since you left. I didn't realize what I'd done until it was too late. That night, I chose wrong. And I lost you." Her voice cracked, and for the first time, I saw the weight of regret crushing her. I remained silent, letting her words hang heavy between us. She stepped closer. "I went to that party thinking it was just one night. But it was more than that, it was me telling you I didn't value you enough. And when you disappeared, it broke me. I searched everywhere, Daniel. I begged your friends, your family, but you were just gone." Her eyes glistened with tears. For a fleeting moment, the old ache stirred inside me. Part of me wanted to take her hand, to erase the years and believe her remorse. But the stronger part of me remembered standing alone on our anniversary, holding a letter she never read. "I gave you my love," I said finally, my voice steady, "and you gave me excuses. You don't lose someone in one night, Clara. You lose them little by little, every time you choose something else over them. That party was just the last straw." Her tears fell freely now, streaking her makeup. "I know. And I hate myself for it. If I could go back." "You can't." I cut her off gently. "We don't get to rewrite the past. We only live with the choices we make." She reached for me then, desperate, trembling. But I didn't move. I watched her hand hover in the air, then fall when she realized I wouldn't take it. "Please, Daniel," she whispered, "don't walk away again." I leaned in, close enough that she could feel the cold finality in my words. "Clara, I didn't walk away. You pushed me. And I learned how to live without you. And with that, I turned and walked back into the crowd, leaving her standing there among strangers, shattered by the weight of her own regret. That night, I realized something powerful. Love doesn't end with betrayal, it transforms. It had transformed me into someone stronger, wiser, and unwilling to settle for being second to anyone's party, attention, or pride. Her regret was real, I could see it. But it wasn't my burden to carry anymore. As I left the gala, the city lights glowing around me, I slipped my hand into my pocket where a new letter rested. Not one written for her, but for myself, a reminder that the man who once vanished in silence had finally found his voice. And I promised myself, never again would I let someone choose a party over the love I had to give.